Oi oi, it's Roger Retro, back up in the loft, fanning around with the collection, drinking Vimto, loving life. Hope you're all well. Thanks for stopping by. I do hope you're all well, and I do hope you're playing them games you got or enjoying your collections in some form or another. Just realise that looks like a very unhealthy sample, doesn't it? Christ. And there's bits floating around in it. I'll just set it straight that it's not a sample. I have drunk many a rough thing over the years, so but this is the mango, strawberry and pineapple Vimto. It's a game changer. But also I've chucked in a few scoops of that clear protein that's still freaking me out. It's protein water. So living it up. Large and in charge with the old whey protein on the Vimto. Lovely. Yeah, so I'm up here. It's been a while since I've been up here. Been a while. Lots been happening. Not much on the side of pickups. Although I am just about this weekend to get an epic pickup. And I cannot wait. I'm counting down the days. It's Thursday night. I've had H round tonight. We've been having some fun watching EastEnders. It's the only time I watch EastEnders. But he's been doing his drawings and stuff. So, yeah, we've been having great fun. He's such a giggle. Such a geezer. Anyway, I thought, I'll get home. Dropped him off. Get home. What do I do now? I thought, I know. It's been a while since I've been up in the loft. Have a fanny about. Maybe do a video. And I get up here. See a little pile. Only a little pile of pickups. And I thought, why not? It's about that time. So yeah, lots have been happening. But, yeah. It's one thing recently, oh man, proper stressed me out. I lost my little black book of needs. So any game that I need for the consoles I collect, I've written it down in a little black book, and it's been refined and filtered over the years and perfected. And I lost the bloody book. So I thought, right, I reached out to a few guys on the WhatsApp groups I'm on, and basically said, what sort of apps do you use? Because I thought, maybe it's time to get with it, you know, get with the youngsters and properly record my collection in some form or another. And it might help to sort of value it with a view to getting rid of it or what have you. Anyway. The main thing is I need to have a list in some form because I'm terrible. I've been looking at these inlays and artworks for so many years now. Half of the time I don't know what I've got and what I still need. And I'll look at a game and I think, have I got it? And I know it familiar. I'm familiar with the artwork, the name, everything about it. And then I'm thinking, is it because I've just seen it so many times on eBay or in game shops? Have I actually got it? Have I got it complete? So I need a bloody list. So I've turned to the guys to sort of say, what do you lot use? And a lot of them use certain apps. And I thought, is it really me though? And then I thought, the apps, for me, it's not about the money side of things. So I thought, I don't really need to know and have all that where, you know, you can track how much your collection's worth and what game. And I collect. I'm a funny bugger. Certain things I collect for PAL. Then I like the NES. I go for UK V GBR labelled carts. So I've got sort of mix and match, and then I've got Japanese N64, Super Famicom. So I've got quite a wild mix. And I just thought, by the time I fanny around doing that, you got to pay a monthly subscription. And I thought, by the time I've done that, I've lived for so many years now with my little black book of needs, I could just do it in the notes on my phone. So I've set up, so far I've listed every Mega Drive game. That's no mean feat. There's about 500 games I've got. And I've done my whole NES collection as well. And it's just in a subheading, NES collection, and then just listed every single game there. And then the different types, because I have got a few NTSC games and Codemasters variants and The Mega Drive ones are all done. As I say, it's about 500 games that I've got. So I'm gradually going to go through the whole collection and just list everything I have got. And it'll be a good way that anything should happen to me. It's all on my phone. What's up here? What's what? You know what I mean? So so there's a reason for doing it. And then lo and behold, sort of a week later after thinking about that, I find my bloody book. So I've still got it, but it's handy as a reference point. But it's going to be so much easier. You know, you have your life on the phone nowadays. So it'll be so much easier to have it on the phone. I have my separate lists. I know exactly what I've got. And I can put on there with manual or car only or what have you. Or good condition. I can put a little asterisk near it if I need to change something of it. So so yeah, it's worked out. It's a lot of work. I've got around 2,500 games. So it's going to be a mission. But I'm up for the challenge. Gives me a good excuse to come up here and fanny around. So yeah, as I say, I'm proper pumped for the weekend. I'm going to see Sega Zombie. Greetings, YouTube. Scott Brand, Sega Zombie, and getting an almighty pickup that last year he had a birthday bash. Invited so many people along. Awesome day. H come with me and we was all having a blast on the games, and yeah, it was great to have a quality chats, and I'd met so many YouTubers there that I had never met before, so it was a real good opportunity to see everyone, meet everyone. And H got playing against a few people, including Scott, on this particular arcade cab. It's an arcade 1-up cab, and from that day on I said, if you ever get rid of that, mate, hit me up, save it for me, I'll have it. And so I will finally be getting my ideal 3, because I've got 2 already, Mortal Kombat and the Mrs. Pac-Man special edition arcade 1-ups, and this one will just complete my little arcade 1-up collection just as well, because they ain't going to fit any more in my little mini game room arcade. So can't wait to get it buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. So so in light of that, been doing some wheeling and dealing, as you do, trying to get sort of the funds up, and he's selling it to me for the price he paid for it, and so he's doing me a good deal, a fair deal for what they go for. I'm happy, he's happy, everybody's happy, so I can't wait. But in saying that, because I've been holding back, I have nabbed a few cheapy. Basically, going through listing my NES games has got me proper fruity for NES carts. And so I've been looking at the ones I need, and then having a little dance around on eBay and having a look. And I've thought, there's quite a few NTSC games that I would love to have still. And I usually am more interested in like movie tie-ins or TV series, or, you know, just super nostalgic ones about the subject matter. So it could be like, I've got Total Recall that never got a UK release, so you've got to get it on NTSC, and various others. So I've got a few here that I thought I'd just show, and then it's my way of recording. These videos are just for me, just to record what I'm adding to the collection and a bit of an update, so that I can look back. I was going to say when I'm grown old, but I'm already grown and I'm already old. So so I can have a look back and just see how the collection has evolved or thinned out or whatever it may be. So this one, eBay is my first port of call with NTSC titles, because you can still nab a quality bargain. I can't remember how much it was. It weren't very much. This is Karate Champ, and I am interested in ticking off the I collect cart only for NES. For me, back in the day, I had a lot of box games and unbox games from doing wheeling and dealing. Good old Roy's Melodies, Clapton, buying and selling and trading and quid to swap. I had so many games that were out of the box that for me, I like the carts. I love to see the artwork, don't get me wrong, but I can't deal with having a collection all bits and bobs, you know what I mean? So some have got boxes, some haven't, some are missing manuals, some are ropey, look like a dog's chewed on it. Nah, nice collection of decent condition carts. I'm happy days. So yeah, Karate Champ. Again, this is eBay special, and it is win, lose or draw, and this was from Project Arcades. Real prompt at posting out. There's a card in the back. I must admit, been a great seller. In my experience, have been a great seller. Nice and easy to deal with, no issues at all. And yeah, check them out on eBay. Win, lose or draw. And I thought things like game shows, TV series is about a bit that. Never know. Maybe one day I'll attempt to tick off an awful lot on the NES American set. And again, I looking through their listing, I thought, oh, I'll nab that. And then I thought, oh, that's a cheapie as well. And when you save it as you're interested, put on your wish list, as it were, you do get the cheeky offers of a couple of quid off. And so that's tempted me to get some more. And this is Magic Johnson's Fast Break. Again, this was a proper cheapie. Real good condition. Bit of basketball. Used to like the basketball games on the 8-bit and 16-bit. Project Arcades. Well recommended. And all good condition. And this one. And this was the first one that I actually saw on their listings. And this really piqued my interest because the UK got number 2 and then a version of new number 2. So they didn't get number 1. There's a lot of things like that where you get part of the series released in PAL territory and then the rest of it's in the NTSC American. So this one piqued my interest. So this is Ghostbusters. And I've got Ghostbusters 2 and new Ghostbusters 2 on the PAL region. But this is the only way to get the original, the OG Ghostbusters. And again, as I say, Project Arcade. So a few basic cheapy ones. I can't remember what they were now. They weren't very expensive at all, surprisingly. So a few extras for the NES collection. I got me cabinet for NES games, kind of sitting in the middle, right in the bloody way, because I'm needing to extend to the loft flooring. And to do what I really want to do, I need to extend the loft flooring, but it's missions. There's lots of wires and it's not as tidy in that corner, building styly. It's going to take a lot of work. And so can I be asked? Can I, El? There's enough to do. So I'm leaving that. I'm jogging that on for now. And unfortunately the NES set is in one glass sliding door cabinet, massive. And it's got all my PAL collection and all the rest of it, and consoles just lobbed on the top. So it's a bit of a mess, but it is what it is. We've got to make the best of it. So anyway, been out recently with the boy quite a lot and buying films. Been really every night, and I can't be too late tonight because I'm going to watch a film. Last night I watched, it's so bad it is quite funny. But I remember chuckling at it way back. Dude, Where's My Car? And it was on a box set of 3 films. Shallow Hal, Just Married, and Dude, Where's My Car? And it was £1.50. I thought, happy days. Because I fancied watching Shallow Hal. I loved that film back in the day. It was funny as hell. Jack Black at his best. But I opened it up. Last night I got to it, opened it up. And I got it out of CEX. I didn't check it. It's on one of their bargain rails. £1.50. I open it up, it's missing Shallow Hal, and I thought, oh bollocks, typical. So I thought, well, the next best thing is Dude, Where's My Car? That'll do. But I've been getting right into my films. I've watched so many lately, and really loving it. Amongst watching films, H was over at the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and we had a real good blast at films. And also GTA 5. And I've got further than I ever have now. I've never completed the story. There's always been something new or shinier or, you know, to pull my attention away. And so we've been having a real good go at GTA. It amazes me. There was a mission I had to do, and you needed sort of quite a lot of precision. And H just went, "I'll do that," as he does. As soon as I get the controller on, he's like, "Oh, I'll play that." And so there goes the controller for the next half hour. But his precision on shooting, he gets the old shotgun, bang, 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 and he's just pot shotting them, killing them all. And I proper got schooled, really did. So that was great fun. But yeah, loving it. It's a brilliant game. And the way the one I'm playing is the Series X, the latest sort of version on the Series X, and it looks bloody gorgeous. So although it's the same old game from, I don't know, 10 years ago, but it does look well. It does hold up, really does. Great fun. So so we've been in CX an awful lot. Been nabbing films, got different series and all sorts. So really proper getting into the films. And I have gone through my Blu-ray collection, because I must have, there's probably about 250 Blu-rays I've got on the shelf, and I have pulled a few out and I've watched, and I'm trying to go through all the ones I've got, but also I had new ones, you know, that appeal. And because you don't spend much money on the films, quality, win-win. But need a bit of Vimto. But also there's a reason for that, is because I've been going through the collection thinking I want to I want to I think it was either beginning of the year. Time flies, really does. I think it was either the beginning of the year or end of last year. And I've got a every now and again we sort of touch bases and catch up with each other. But at the blue, Nerdy Geezer sent me a message and sort of said he wanted to send me a film. And he did, and I finally got round to watching it. It took me a while, but I really enjoyed it, and it was Long Time Dead. And he sent me that as a film, and he just sort of said, and you know, and he does check in now and again, and just, you know, and it's really heartwarming. He's a real decent guy. Can't praise him highly enough. But where I've been going through my collection of Blu-rays, and I know he loves a Bluey, so I thought any ones that, even if whether they're shit or they're really good, or just my ones that don't appeal to me, and the majority haven't been that great, but you know, one man's shit is another man's treasure, as it were. And I just thought I'm going to box up any sort of spares that I have. I'm going to box up and send his way, and he can either donate them to the charity shop or use them as coasters, or if he don't like them, but or frisbees. But I just thought it'd be nice to sort of, I know he loves a Bluey, so I thought I'll send him some Blu-rays, just my doubles or my sort of ones I'm not interested in, that I'm thinning out. And yeah, I've got a little pile already, so I'm going to send them to him at some point once I get round to it. Typical, it's one of those, I'll do that tomorrow, and then tomorrow don't really come, but I'm going to do it at some point. It'd be nice to sort of, you know, as a thanks, because as I say, he's reached out, and it really meant a lot. Top man, absolute top man. And I met him in the flesh a couple of years ago, and great guy. Anyway, so where we've been going in, getting films, and H has been getting some games and some films and whatnots. And it was funny the other week, last week it was, I tend to ring him at certain hours because I go to gym most evenings, and if I haven't got H, then we sort of organise to ring and do like a FaceTime, is it? I'm still not with it. We do a FaceTime, and we do it at certain times, and on a gym night I usually do it sort of before I go gym, so that if I do overrun time ways, it's not too late and he's not sort of then almost going to bedtime. So anyway, I'm in the gym, just finishing up. I'd already spoken to H before I went there, and well, I've got my phone out the locker, and I'm just about to leave the gym, get my protein, just about to leave, having a chat with a couple of the boys, and phone's going, and it is him doing a video call, and I'm thinking, oh, we spoke earlier. I've got to answer it. So I'm like, everything all right? Yep, all right, I'm in the gym still. I'll talk to you in a minute. Give me 5 minutes, I'll be out the door. I'll get out to the van, jump in the motor, give him a call back, and he's like, Dad, I've got to tell you, I ain't watched this film before, but I'm watching it and it's absolutely brilliant. I'm absolutely loving it. And he was watching Commando. And I said, I told you, boy, the old films are the best. But he was like, oh, this is brilliant. Anyway, I've got to go. And it was so lovely to hear from him. It really was. So it made my night. That really did. But he was getting into his Commando. So, yeah, and a great film. Legendary. So yeah, and we got a load of pickups the weekend, films. And he managed to get a steelbook version of Total Recall. So I was so jealous of that because that looks a nuts in a steelbook. So yeah, he's well chuffed for that. So, but while we were in there, he picked up, and it's one that I haven't got, but he picked up Assassin's Creed, and it's the only one that I was left without having, and it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And a lot of people like Retro Ghetto and a few others have been jumping on the bandwagon with this and getting into it. And apparently it's really, really good. Now, he picked up the only copy they had, at the time. And I was like, oh, I ain't got that. I would have bought that. And it was only like £5 or something. So on our next visit there was another one. So I was like, I'm having that, definitely. I'm yet to load it in and have a go of it yet. But I do like the Assassin's Creed games. I really do. But there are certain ones that I really take to. Like Mirage, I haven't really got into that. Valhalla, absolutely loved it. It's probably one of my top 5 ever games, I'll be honest. And I probably need to go back to it. But yeah, I thought I'd get this for what it is. Everyone's raved about it in the past. It's an old game. £5, happy days. So yeah, I am still going through my 360 collection, having a little blast now and again. We've been playing some games. Ultimate Street Fighter 4 and what was it? Street Fighter versus Capcom and stuff like that. Me and H have been playing. Mainly he's been playing, but we do play a bit of 2-player, and he usually kicks my arse at it. But yeah, really enjoying the 360. And was playing, what was it? Project Gotham 3. Ah, what a game. Still looks wicked now. And I remember that driving along, and it was one of the first games you could drive along and sort of look around. And I kept doing that because it really brought back happy days, happy times of when I used to do that way back. You know, when I first got the HD telly, and it was like real life. You couldn't. So yeah, been enjoying the 360. But been going through the games, trying to thin out the odd ones now and again. So yeah, got to get fine tuning the collection. You can't have it all. Anyway, went in the B&M's of all places the other day, and quite surprisingly, H had a bit of money. His nan gave him all a sort of change that she'd been saving up in her pot, and we took it to Morrison's, and he changed it up, and it was about 20 odd quid. And so we went to B&M's because it's where we are, it's in the same parade. Nipped in there, and usually H wants to spend his money on figures, games, films, and it's the same old thing, anything with a screen or a figure for the shelf. And he got down the art section where it's all stationery and art stuff and pens and all sorts. And he has been getting into his drawing, which has been brilliant. He's really good at it, honestly. And he's been sort of researching on YouTube on how to do certain drawings and different techniques and stuff. And he's been loving it. So, and I got him some extra bits. And I know his mum's taken him out and got him a load of extra bits as well. But he's getting right into his art and drawing and copying and stuff, and doing some wicked little drawings. But so anyway, he gets all these canvases, little canvases, loads of new pens. I think it was alcohol pens and watercolours, and anyway, he's proper into it. And these pictures that he's been doing are absolutely brilliant. And so, and I always liked a bit of drawing myself, but I'm you know, way lost touch with all that. But and each morning, me and H, we usually leave each other funny voice messages. And the other, because he's been on, I'll do you a picture, I'll do you some pictures, and I'm like, I want some pictures for the game room. So anyway, I get a message left one morning, basically saying, yeah, but I can't, because I left him a message, I want a picture, you got to do me a canvas for the mini arcade. And I get a message back saying, yeah, but Dad, I can't just do them for free, you know. This these things cost money. And I'm thinking, hang on, I bought part of it. And I love it, I tell you. The scheming and the entrepreneurial sort of mind he's got for turning a few quid. Absolutely love it. And I was listening to this message he's left me. And he's like, yeah, but I just can't knock these out for free, you know what I mean? I've got to earn a few quid out of it. I've got to pay for more supplies and stuff. So I messaged him back, yeah, all right then, I'll commission you to do me 2 canvases and for the little mini arcade, and I will pay you. I'll pay you, all right? But if I'm going to be paying you, I want you to sign it as well, and I want it all proper. And he's like... I get a message back saying, yeah, but if I sign it, that's another quid or something on top. But anyway, I'll look after you, Dad. I'll do 2 for this amount, and happy days. And so he give me a discount off the 2. So, fucking brilliant. So anyway, where the arcade, little mini arcade, is going to be having a bit of a change round and another arcade cabinet added to it. So I've got to have a move and a shift, and I've got some pictures all ready to put up. But he's done me some blinding canvases, they're absolutely wicked. He's gone through sort of different pictures with me as to what I would like, and I thought a couple of Marvel characters would be really cool. And he's done these really well. I'm really chuffed. It's great to have, you know, don't matter what it costs me, within reason. And if you watch this back, don't put the prices up, because I said that. And don't forget, I'm the manager. I've got you some of the supplies. But look at this. Look how cool that is. How awesome is that? Absolutely brilliant. And then we got Carnage as well. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely loving them. Really am. So I've now said, because he was around tonight doing a few, and I'm going to move over. And he's like, oh, Dad, you need to do a bit of advertising for me. This could be a bit of a business I'll get on the go here. And I was like, mate. And, I love it. The mind to turn a few quid is brilliant. Got to encourage that. Really have. So a lot of kids nowadays are just fixated on the screen and, you know, happy to just sit there and do bugger all. But yeah, absolutely awesome. So I'm well chuffed with these. These are going pride of place in the little mini arcade. And tonight, as I say, he come round, he's doing a bit of his drawing and that. And he suddenly went, oh, I said, oh, I could have some horror characters in the arcade as well. And then he's going, oh, what about Ghostface? And I'm like, oh, yes. And Art the Clown as well from Terrifier. I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to cost a few quid, no doubt. Can't be doing them for free, you know. So yeah, it does. Oh, it made me proper chuckle. And my mum's bought some off him, and I know his mum's bought a couple off him as well. So he's turning a few quid. But he's having fun doing it, and it's getting the old grey matter ticking over while he's doing something, rather than just monging out over a screen. So it's awesome. But yeah, I'm well pleased. Proud dad moment here, I tell you. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I've run out of things to waffle about now. I better get on It's 20 to 10 at night. God, and it's a school night. I'm going to do a bit of, I'm going to put these bits away, do a bit of listing, happy days. Then I need to go and get me eggs and cheese in, get me grub on. It's killing me at the moment. A few health issues, and I am still pretty much 20 stone, which ain't good for someone 4 foot nothing tall. So, and I've got a niggly bad elbow. Oh, my fucking elbows drive me nuts. It's almost like it's either nerve or it's a tendon pain in there. Oh, fuck. So I've laid off pressing, and I love me pressing, whether it's shoulder pressing or bench pressing, chest pressing, or whatever it is at the gym. And it's been 2 weeks now, I haven't pressed anything. It's all been sort of pec deck movements or cables and things to, strangely enough, that takes away any sort of pain, doesn't put the pressure on. Well, naturally, because if I'm pec decking 60, 70, 80 kilo, that's different from laying underneath 150 kilo and repping out and putting all that stress on the old elbow. But yeah, so I've trying to look after myself in my old age, and now I've bought a spin bike as well. So I'm in the mornings. This last week hasn't quite gone to plan, I must admit. But it's not got a layer of dust on it just yet. But most mornings I'm up. I do my little sort of go mad in the morning, proper sweat on, have it large. And yeah, I've been feeling much better though, must admit. I do feel better doing it. And it's that sense of, yeah, I've got off my arse, I've done something this morning, got a sweat on, then go and have my bath, play with my ducks, and get to work. And then eat all day, train in the evening, happy days. Rinse and repeat. But yeah, I've gone through my calories and stuff, and I realised I weren't having enough calories. And so that's what was sending me into a mad sort of, oh, I want a bit of chocolate, or I want a bowl of cereal. And I'd have a whole bloody, like almost like the old satellite dish bowl of either ice cream or a bowl of breakfast. Cocoa Pops, man, they're the best. So because I wasn't eating enough, I was eating high protein, obviously. I've always made sure I get the protein in, but I've had to look and assess the diet a little bit and cut back on the crap and actually up the calories, because then it cuts out the cravings. And it's been good food I've been adding, so I'm feeling a lot better. Gradually, over time, need the weight to come down, and with fine-tuning the training, getting a bit more volume, feeling a lot better. So we're getting there. The road's long, but it's getting better. So just need more time up here, that's all now. Anyway, so yeah. That's about it really. I'm going to crack on. I haven't really been doing any videos lately. I've just been watching films, playing games, and watching loads of videos on YouTube, following all the usual crowds. And yeah, it's been good to see some videos going up and some collections. So yeah, anyway, I'll leave it there for now. It's 30 odd minutes. I bored you for long enough. Anyway, I hope you're all well. Thank you for the support and coming back and watching and listening to me rambling. Hope you've been able to do something productive while I've been in the background, nattering. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.